Hello guys, and welcome back to the Time Bomb channel, obviously with your host the Bombardier. And today is not going to be about a watch, but yeah, this super cool retro desk or mantle clock from Seiko. I'm not really sure that I can call this a video a video review as such. I more wanted to share it with you guys a little bit more as a curiosity. So yeah, I got this particular clock on Fleabay a few years back, and according to my purchase history, I paid for it back then 25 quid. And sort of looking around on again on Fleabay and a couple of other websites, you can see that the going price today seems to be anywhere between 20 and 50 pounds, kind of depending on condition of the wood and working condition, etc., etc. I'm just going to pause the camera there just to readjust so we can get up a little bit more close and personal. So my understanding is that these clocks were made back in the 80s, but even despite digging around and trying to find some further information, I can't actually find when the exact start and finish dates of production actually were. From the sticker on the back, we suppose that this model is the QZ877B. However, I'm not entirely sure that's completely accurate. And again, because again from digging around, you can see that there are several variations of this particular clock, with others having a red aeroplane, or even a white aeroplane, as opposed to this silvery one, which is on mine. And that's typically denoted by QQZ or QZZ. So again, if you guys actually know the relevant codes on this and whether mine is actually accurate, I'd really appreciate some feedback. Then Seiko also made quite a few other sort of wall clock, desk clocks, mantle clocks. A couple of photos here of the other differing levels and styles. My particular favourite is this globe version. It looks absolutely stunning, in its shiny goldy stuff. But anyway, it's a real box ticker for us Seiko nerds. But anyway, back to mine. And again, I'm not sure if this is actually true wood or whether it's a veneer. If it is a veneer, it looks pretty well done. I mean, you can just sort of see here from that lining. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it is just a thin wood. Again, maybe you guys know a little bit more. But anyway, across the face, we're looking at around 7.5 inches by 7 inches. Then the actual diameter of the dial is then 6 inches across. It has this sort of appropriately angled, pair of feet on the back, making it sit, as you can see. A splendid angle there, making it ideal for your desk or coffee table even. And yep, as you can see on the back, it's nothing spectacular. It is just simply sorry, focus just dropped there. It is just simply pure plastic, and yes, and then inside here, basically, we're looking at a good old-fashioned C-size battery, and then just at the bottom here, you have the dial operation. Nice little turn wheel. So if I flip it around, you can see then that the operation of the wheel then shifts those cities around, and the globe around as well in the centre. That central map is okay. So it's a top down view of the globe. It's a little bit distorted. So yeah, you've kind of got to look at it to see there. So we're looking at United States, South America, Africa over here. But obviously then that lines up respectively with your cities, so Cairo, Athens, etc. In a more or less a straight line down from that from that image. Again, but on an item like this, I don't think you're particularly looking for map grade quality on here anyway. That's not really what it's about. I think there's some curiosities on this particular one, and I think that's through the age of the clock. Then is evident here, looking at the city names. So at the top we can see that Beijing is still being referred to with its Cantonese pronunciation of Peking. Next to that we've got sort of lost it. Where's it gone? Yeah, Rangoon is not yet Yangon, and then Bombay not yet being Mumbai. And lastly, the other curiosity that you can see here is that Singapore is showing at 7.5 hours difference. And I'm pretty sure that they changed to 8 hours back in the early 80s. So again, that might give an indication as to the true age of the clock. But anyway, so these old names, city names, are perhaps a legacy of British colonialism. So yep, definitely time to decolonize those clocks there, chaps. Put simply, in our house, this clock, sits on the coffee table, and it's kind of a bit of a fun because as we're not in lockdown, my job involves a lot of overseas travel. So even though there are some inaccuracies here on the dial, I always set the time zone here on the clock so that my wife then has an indication of what time it is where I am. Thus avoiding 2 a.m. wake-up calls due to some poor little spider who may be lurking 15 metres away behind closed doors at the bottom of the garden. But anyway, as I said, just give you a quick sort of, again, once overview of this nice little, as I say, desk mantle clock. It's a nice bit of fun. It's not really up here perhaps as a series review, more, as I say, as a curiosity. I don't think they hold any real collector's value. I think more nerd value and a nostalgia. Anyway, thanks as always, YouTubers, for your time and for viewing. Let me know down below what your views are of this little clock, or perhaps the other ones that Seiko produce. And as always, until next time, this is your host, the Bombardier, signing off. Cheers.